Okay, so you guys are just going to have to trust me or check the VOD because I completely forgot to start recording until after the first Catwoman section, which I was able to do with only beatdowns, but with that out of the way. Hey, I'm Val and I personally think fun is for babies, so I decided to do the most horrendous challenges the average person would shrivel in fear even thinking about. But this is not one of those, so you can rest assured you won't have any nightmares tonight. Or will you? You don't know if I'm lying. Anyways, the rules, you're not gonna believe this, there is just one. The only way I can deal damage is with beatdown combo. Specifically deal damage, as I can use Ultra Cape Stun as well as any other gadgets that do not deal any damage to thugs, you'll see later, and some of you smarty pantses may know that countering deals damage, so no, I will not be countering unless absolutely necessary. Yes, this challenge is as fun as it sounds. Oh, let me make it sound even more fun. For those who haven't realized it yet, yes, Predator sections have to be done this way too with only beatdown. No stealth is on the menu today. And of course, the only two Bruce encounters cannot follow these rules, as Bruce needs to counter the Penguin and to break free from the cuffs, as well as he cannot use beatdown due to lack of cape. But this challenge isn't about Bruce, it's about Batman, Catwoman, and for a bit of Bin. So now the challenge really starts as we suit up, allowing Batman to finally unlock his one and only move needed for tonight, Beatdown combo, both the fastest yet slowest combo in the game. Fast for the quick damage to one thug, but slow as it keeps Batman wide open to strikes from any other thugs. Meaning every single beatdown will need to be done carefully timed, or, well, in some cases completely brute forced in order to come out on top. To my surprise, this challenge started off as a complete cakewalk, as normal thugs have such low beatdown tolerance that it only takes a mere combo of 5 to take them out, and both their movement and attack speed are at its lowest, meaning while it is easy to deal with the thugs now, it will be downhill from here as they get faster and have higher quantities of thugs. Thought it would be for the first. The thugs guarding Harley Quinn in the church were also not much to note, but inside, after trying to beat down Harley, we can't. We must counter. So no, you cannot beat the game with just beatdown. But there's still plenty left. And after her short yap session, we finally start our first Predator section, and while the first two thugs can be easily taken down with only beatdowns, a problem arises with the next two, as Batman, being the tutorial-loving man he is, does not allow us to use any other actions than takedowns to, well, take them down, which is unfortunate, but there is absolutely no other way around it. However, once inside the steel mill, this all changes. Every thug, not a single one is safe, as we are no longer shackled by Batman's consciousness tutorials. Meaning we have full control of the Batman, beating down every thug one by one. None of them are safe. None of them will be spared. They all must suffer the wrath of the Batman who lost control. Even the mini Predator section ones are not allowed mercy from the Batman as he lets loose, taking all of them out.
Huh? What happened to that guy?
And even with the upcoming Predator section, Batman cannot hold back. He will not hold back.
I like it when they scream.
It's the bat! I'm coming this way!
Oh. It's gonna be a little difficult.
I'll go check it out.
Yeah, go check it out. Thank you.
Do not trespass me again.
Oh, he's coming out. Yay!
And even with the gun now in his possession, he feels it is not enough to just shock the thugs. They need to know the Bat is not messing around this time. He will make sure they regret their actions. And after breaking down the Joker's door, a swift kick catches us by no surprise, as we've played these games before, which also means this Mr. Hammer fellow is quite the easy chap for us to deal with. Even with all his henchmen, all of them thrashed about by a flurry of fists, easily being taken out of commission by Batman.
That was so much easier than I thought it would be.
Returning, or well in this case starting off as the Cat, the four thugs outside of her apartment think can stop her, Well, they're stupid, not sure how they could stop someone with a whip and claws, quite a dangerous combo, and after they're done, she unlocks the few gadgets, one of which was actually quite useful later in this run. We sneakily sneak into Ivy's base, don't mind the fact we're currently under fire, it's just your imagination, she's fine.
No, she's not. She's not over here.
But once inside, we learn just how difficult the group fights can be. I say can, as these thugs are still at very slow speeds, however not too long from now things will become much more chaotic. But after a couple of attempts, Catwoman was able to successfully take out every single one of Ivy's potential boyfriends by only clawing them way too much. Back in control of the Bat, it seems Joker has taken us in after a freak accident.
Oh, hey, Bats. You're finally awake. How you feeling, old boy?
I feel fine. Why? Something happened?
Well, I don't know how to say it, Bats. While you were wandering Arkham City, you suddenly collapsed. You know, you're lucky I found you, but, well, unfortunately, Harley's diagnosed you with ligma, the same thing that killed Steve Jobs.
What? Who's Steve Jobs?
Lick my balls, Bats! You don't have much time left. You're gonna need to go find Ra's al Ghul. He possesses the forbidden Red Bull, known for curing any and all diseases.
Fine. How much time do I have left?
Oh, you only have till the end of the night, Bats, so you'd better hurry. Here's a shortcut for you. Good luck.
But Batman doesn't seem to care and would rather have snow cones instead. So he ignores Dr. Harley and Dr. Joker's directions and goes straight to find Mr. Freeze instead, and being impatient, doesn't even bother to deal with the line outside and just cuts in front of everyone. How rude.
No. Thank you.
And it wasn't even worth it, as Mr. Freeze isn't home, which obviously makes Batman angry, so he takes it out on the staff who were keeping watch while he was away.
He'll know each time I take someone out. I need to move.
You don't need to move.
This way! He went this way! On me! I got him!
I mean, this is working, so.
Please, I give up. Look at me. I'm dropping my weapon. You don't need to hurt me.
One of them offers to make Batman a snow cone himself, but Batman takes him down, unfortunately not with a beatdown combo. It's not the same without Mr. Freeze's secret sauce, but he did catch one word spoken by the thug before he was killed. Museum. And with no other leads on where Mr. Freeze could be, that's where we head next. Still angry, still beating down every single thug that crosses our way.
What'd you call me? Huh? You want to play that game? Alright, come here. Come here.
And
done.
even some
Oh,
extra
okay.
for calling him a
See how
chicken
you
man,
like it, call me a
hurting his feelings deeply, and after dealing with the ones outside,
idiots.
the ones inside are just as simple, but unfortunately for Batman, the Penguin decided to be a pain in the butt and load a bunch of ads on his phone while trying to unlock the gate, so he will get his revenge. The plan is quite simple. Batman will find the cell tower set up by the Penguin, and if there are any thugs trying to stop him, pulverize them. The first atop the museum itself was very easy for Batman to reach, as well as to dispose of all the thugs guarding it before destroying the tower. As well as the second, however these thugs possessed firearms, while a deadly weapon does not do nearly as much damage to Batman as it would a regular human being due to his crazy muscle mass, and when the suit probably helps too. And with all of these thugs defeated, the second tower is now done. And as for the last, inside the underground there were a few failing to guard properly, and after these, some were trying to just admire a mural on the wall, but Batman was angry enough to where nobody is allowed to enjoy anything. If Batman can't, nobody can. And then he reaches yet another Predator section to deal with only fists.
He's title.
This way! He went this way!
Okay. Okay.
This way.
You're done. You guys want to come this way? Are you sure? Okay. You want to play this game? Want to use a shotgun at long range? Nice try, pal. Oh. You're done.
It seems more thugs think they can stop Batman from finding Freese. But just like any other thug, they're not very resistant to dozens of controlled punches to their bodies. And inside we meet our first armored thug, where we originally were supposed to learn how to beat down. But Batman is a professional beater at this point, he already knows how to do that. And now it is the moment you've been waiting for. The tutorial is over. Time to put our skills to the test. Get ready to rumble, the arena fight is fast approaching. Time for our first major hurdle. But remember what I said earlier, I've played these games before, so after only one failed attempt, I was able to succeed. Okay, sorry to interrupt, I accidentally took out one of the thugs with the fence. It wasn't on purpose, and later in the run in another area, I rule out electric shocks because, well, it's not beatdowns. Okay, back to beating every thug.
Stop it. Screw you. Oh, I hit him into the shocking fence, or as other people call it, electric, because they're normal. Oh, I thought I was gonna get punched, so I stopped punching. Oh, come on. Don't kill me. They're trying, but it ain't working. Attempt. No, don't go on him. I pressed B and run. Hey, Chicken Man or Batman?
After putting down so many lives, Batman begins to think. Maybe not everyone in Arkham City deserves this fate, and soon after he comes across some cops. So we save one, then get jump scared, and then save the last two from their frozen fate before dealing with these stupid heads that think the Bat could be stopped by a simple gate. Oh hey look! It's Mr. Freese, let's go save him. Well, we would, but it seems Sickle, Mr. Hammer's brother, also wants a piece of the Bat, but unfortunately for Sickle, communism isn't on the menu today, only a boatload of fists ready to beat him
40
down.
combo, not bad at all.
And now we can finally save Mr. Freese to get our snow cones. Wait, never mind, he cannot make them without a suit, which he informed us is being guarded in a nearby Predator section. So that is our next target, Batman needs his snow cones. Now you'd think based off the other part of the games that this would be easy, but no, it wasn't. Batman failed 5 times in order to get the Freese suit.
Oh, there's a guy right... Ow. Let me not go for that guy first. Never mind, I'm gonna go for this guy first. Stop shooting so fast. Okay, you guys all go that way. Never mind, I'm stupid. Holy crap, stop shooting so fast. Mamma mia. Oh.
This way!
Okay, we got it. Get up. Get up. 1 HP clutch.
And now Freese is telling Batman he cannot make snow cones because the Penguin stole his freeze gun. Batman will make him pay. No more flightless birds will make their way into Arkham City as long as the Bat is present. And on his way, a shark thinks Batman has a treat, but no, he does not. So Batman gives him a reassuring pet to make him go away. Batman is so fed up in fact that he forgets to even beat him down, and results in launching him to his death. Except it wasn't his death, and now this zombie guy is trying to stop us. Well, he's already dead, so let's just kill him some more. However, we cannot use Beatdown on him, but we are beating him while he's down, so take that as you will, and after ripping out his heart, it's Penguin's turn.
You're done. How come the Penguin gets more hits during a beatdown than the average thug? He gets as many hits.
And of course, Mr. Freeze says he's too tired to make a snow cone right now. What the crap? I guess we'll just have to listen to the Joker and finally go find this Ra's al Ghul guy. So he finds this bloody, not in the British way, spot on the ground. How peculiar. And upon scanning it, be provoked and be led on a not so wild chase across the rooftops. And after catching up, Batman tries to beat down the ninja, but her indomitable will to live prevents us from delivering the final blow. So we unfortunately have no choice but to counter or die, but after putting a tracker on her, finally allowing us to track down Ra's. Well, we would, but we, as you know, are stupid and die in the most dramatic way possible while pursuing the ninja.
Oops.
Some thugs thought they'd be safe in the sewer as, you know, why would a bat check here? Wrong. As you can see, and even the ones who thought that their numbers can stop Batman, specifically thought because they're not thinking any more thoughts after this encounter. Okay, I know someone is going to point out that, actually, Explosive Dowel does damage. Okay, and? The only other option was to do a takedown, which guarantees a thug being gone. The gel, while doing damage, just knocks them down without immediately taking them out, so it's obviously the better option. While walking through the door of sleepiness, Batman seems to start regretting setting his priorities for snow cones instead of the cure. But then he realizes, if he dies, he'll never get a snow cone ever again. Never again. Batman does everything he can to pull together what strength he has left to continue his beatdowns on thugs. Any and all in his path,
47.
as well as yet another Predator section being only mildly difficult, taking only 3 attempts.
What's up, Doc?
What's up, Doc?
Oh, we ain't gonna hurt you, sweetie. Nothing.
Get smoke. Come, we don't have smoke. Going hot now.
Because you're stupid. Is there still one left? Nope, there's another guy.
We find us something.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Okay, 1 HP clutch once again.
Once again, the thought of no more snow cones crosses his mind, causing him to tremble in fear, and even throw up. This may be it. But he won't let it be it. He must persevere and find Ra's. He goes to beat down another thug, but it seems someone got to him first. So we must venture deeper, where we find ninjas. I kid you not, this was by far the easiest and quickest way I've ever dealt with the ninjas. I should keep this in mind for future runs.
Easiest way to deal with.
After some searching, he finds a crevasse in the wall where he has no choice but to counter to unlock it, leading him closer to Ra's. But that was it. Batman took too long and now must enter into the light, leaving this world behind to reunite with his parents. Except this isn't the end. This cannot be the end. Batman must thug it out just a little longer. If he doesn't get the cure now, no more snow cones. Finally, the forbidden Red Bull has been found. All that's left is to partake and complete the trial, and Batman will be cured of Ligma. The trials were actually quite simple, just some gliding, and any and all sand ninjas were a breeze to deal with. However, at the end of the trial, the ultimate enemy, Ra's al Ghul, by far the hardest part of this challenge, if not the most frustrating part in this game for this challenge. The first half of the fight took a mere 10 minutes to complete, and while with many resets, wasn't too bad overall.
Maybe softer than the human. I'm assuming because like hard. Duh.
You should have killed me when you had the chance.
I know. What?
You cannot beat us.
You should have joined us.
Wah wah.
Our numbers are too great.
We'll lower the numbers then. Man, if it's too great, stop.
And the second phase of the first half can only deal damage using the wreck gun, unfortunately. Now for the second half. This half sucked, taking nearly 40 minutes to finally complete, almost every attempt failing due to Batman being hit mid-beatdown and doing a normal punch, or using a normal punch instead of a beatdown because the ninjas like to teleport away for 40 minutes straight. You'll see my health is drastically increased during the final attempt, because dying isn't fun, plus I cannot counter the huge attacks, well except for the very final one. I have no choice but to counter it a ton of times in order to defeat him with a well-deserved beatdown.
Get anything out of it anyways. So.
You cannot beat us.
We are Legion.
You cannot defeat us.
You cannot beat us. Our numbers are too great.
We are Legion.
You cannot defeat us. You cannot beat us.
Our numbers are too great.
We are Legion. You cannot defeat us.
You cannot defeat us.
You should have joined us. Our numbers are too great. You should have joined us.
I can't do anything.
Should have joined.
Okay. Ay ay ay. And unfortunately I have the counters here, so have a good night, Ashton. I beat him down. That took way too long.
As we make our way to return back above ground, we encounter yet another Predator section to conquer. Just kidding, we skip it because the last fight was so stupid. as well as the next set of thugs, because if you know what the next encounter is, any time saved anywhere else is greatly appreciated. Just like if you were to subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated. Surprised I didn't write that earlier in the script. This wasn't terrible, but you can clearly see that their speed has been greatly enhanced compared to the very beginning of the game, greatly increasing my chances of being hit while beating someone, as well as door thugs, which I do have a plan for. You see, remote control batarangs do not deal any damage to thugs, so when they are the last ones, I use a remote control batarang to knock them down, dropping the shield, and bada bing, bada boom, you can take them out while only dealing damage with beatdown combo. But now for some bad news. The mayor is kidnapped. But he's not just any mayor, he is the inventor of snow cones itself, so Batman must save him. He has no choice. And thankfully, it is a very simple thing to do, and even though all the thugs are armed, they're also stupid.
Man.
And now Batman is gifted a free snow cones for life gift card by the mayor. So he will go and redeem that with Mr. Freeze ASAP. Being so impatient, he once again cuts the line, forcing everyone to wait longer. Inside the GCPD, Mr. Freeze is infuriated to find out he'll be going out of business due to Batman's greed, so the only chance he has to survive is to defeat the Batman. But Batman won't give up that easily. While he cannot use beatdown directly on Mr. Freeze, after every takedown, his health only goes down after beating him down, so it's debatable if it counts. Feel free to tell me in the comments your opinion.
Beat him down.
After beating Mr. Freeze a few more times into submission, Freeze finally hands over the ultimate device, the Instant Freezer, allowing Batman to create snow cones whenever he wants by creating ice. And with infinite snow cones at his disposal, all Batman has left is to share them with his friends and thank the Joker for his help with the cure. So he starts by taking out these 4 creepy guys stalking Viki with snipers before giving her a snow cone. But in order to give one to the Joker, he needs to take out the thugs holding him hostage within the steel mill, being a Predator section.
I think he's over here, idiots.
Here you are.
And inside, even more thugs trying to stop Batman from gifting a snow cone to Joker. Oh, and Harley as well, but none of them are able to survive the quick fists of the Bat, taking each of them out one by one. But this thug was different. He wasn't after the Bat, or at first he wasn't, but Batman decided to be a kind person and let him live, sparing just one life. And it's totally not because the game didn't let me use beatdown combo on him. And now Joker's so close, yet so far, these being the last group of thugs stopping us from delivering the snow cone. So they must be dealt with just like every other thug in this playthrough.
You should see this face. That's funny.
Who's yelling so much? Oh, he died from the mine. We got it.
What?
Yeah, hurry up.
Well, there's also this guy, but who cares? And then there's only 2 more snipers left before reuniting with Joe. At last, we can thank Joe for curing us. Wait a minute, it seems Joe has been brainwashed to think we're the bad guy. How blasphemous. This must be the work of the one and only Hugo Strange. But we don't have time to deal with this right now, as the 1.5 million henchmen, as well as a Mr. Hammer and Titan, must be dealt with by only the fury of Batman actualized in the form of Beatdown combo. This was no easy task, taking nearly half an hour to finally successfully complete, being one of the most challenging sections in the game other than Ra's al Ghul.
Ow. Dang it. Dang it. Come on.
Unfortunately, we are now back as Catwoman, and even less fortunately, there is still one more Catwoman section in the game, but for now the strategy to deal with door thugs is quite simple. However, it can only be used at the very end if there are too many thugs, that being the caltrops.
Yay. 30.
Stealing the 3 keycards is by far the easiest thing we can do as Catwoman. I actually have a really consistent strategy to easily and quickly get them all. But with that out of the way, the upcoming Predator section kinda sucks. Like, genuinely, it's such a small place, it's pretty annoying. But I was, obviously, eventually able to win, giving them all death by 1,000 scratches.
I don't like this.
Hmm.
Batman? I hope not. We've got special orders for him. With any luck, it's just some Arkham scum trying to get rich. We can have a little fun with them. Target is mobile. Target is lost. Look. I got him.
Oh, come on. Okay, get up. Get up.
Target is.
Then let Protocol 10 commence. Understood. Commencing in 3, 2,
Target is vanished.
1.
Come in here, I dare you to.
Target's.
Loser.
And then the vault fight is pretty standard, just need to leave the shield thugs for last and make them trip to take them out. And after this, we're almost done, almost at the end of the game, almost able to get revenge on Strange for brainwashing Joker, preventing us from continuing our friendship with snow cones. But first, Batman must make his way to Strange, and in order to get the code, he sadly cannot use Beatdown combo, but a Bat Gadget instead, then beat down the 2 snipers for our own personal enjoyment, and once again take out a very large group of thugs. However, they come in waves, making it much easier for us to handle them, even though they are reaching, if not already reached maximum speed. And of course, we 1 HP clutch this Predator section on our first attempt.
That's the last one. Area secure. Tiger 43 to tower. The room is secure. All inmates are neutralized. Well done. Protocol 10 is progressing beautifully. As we move into the fight, wonderful achievement. As I look at the screens in front of me, I can see that we are rapidly approaching fatalities of
We probably gonna die soon. Ring around the rosy. No, screw you. Okay, we got it.
Batman, continuing to be impatient, skips over all of these thugs just by gliding, before finally making it to the final Predator section to do as the Bat, getting revenge for brainwashing the Joker to become enemies.
But it'd be cool if I could.
Target is moving this way. Target is moving this way.
There, Batman's there.
Target.
Batman's over there. He's in that room with you, somewhere. Right? Batman's over there. Batman's in the room.
That was so much easier if I just used the smoke billet.
Finally, we have defeated the Hugo. Now all that is left is to get Joker back. Then we can finally enjoy some snow cones together. Oddly enough, doing beatdown on the snipers does not alert any of the other snipers, so they're all easily disposed of, none of them being aware that their brethren are all being beaten down by the Bat. All swiftly and silently being taken care of. Even the last two guarding the door do not pose any threat whatsoever. Clayface, the final obstacle stopping us from reuniting with our doctor, the one who saved us from Ligma. But with our unlimited freeze snow cone device, we can freeze Clayface before, unfortunately not being able to take him down with beatdown, as we have a sword. But look, Joker is back to normal, and all he wants to do is help by blowing up Clayface, leading us into phase 2. The second phase we also can't beat down with, unfortunately, so I made up a stupid rule where I could not hit any of Clayface's spawn without using my cape first on a different one, which ended up going a lot smoother than expected, and with one last freeze to Clayface we finally defeat him, beating the main story and letting us finally have some peace with the Joker. Wait a minute, why is there still so much runtime left? Oh yeah, I'm stupid and decided to do all of the content available, well not challenge maps, but all of the story related content, including finishing off Catwoman's story as well as Harley Quinn's DLC, but first, Catwoman. Her apartment, or well her almost lifeless body, was very easy to defend, as it's just a couple of thugs, and never mind, she didn't take out the last one with a beatdown, with a ground takedown instead. I mean, it's cool I guess. And to nobody's surprise, the thugs outside of the museum cannot stop the cat from beating them the same way the Bat would if he wasn't busy eating unlimited snow cones. And even the thugs inside by the dinosaur are much easier than they should be for this point in the game, and I wish that would continue to be the case, but it's not, as up next is the arena and I just skipped it. Never mind. Never mind, as that's something a quitter would do, and I'm no quitter, so I proceeded to spend the next 20 minutes attempting and then finally getting the run, scratching all of them to bits with her claws.
Look out!
No, it's not. Ooh, that was close. Thank you. I question the whip's hitbox sometimes. How did it not hit him? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Made it myself. How did he hit so far? These door guys suck so much. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Finally. Oh, that was close. Oh my goodness, that was stupid.
And now there's only one left. Well, two. These three gunners are quite worthless, but after
only
this
the
there's
other.
only one encounter left, which funnily enough took less than the arena fight, taking only 6 minutes for Catwoman to succeed.
I should try taking out a couple, because I know they respawn. But... Alright. Is there any of them that are alone? Oh, they know where I am. Even better. Okay, he's up there. Never mind, he's coming down. Of course he's coming down. Why? Can I not do anything apparently? Maybe I can. I distracted them somehow. Ah, that's nice. I did not mean to go up here, but this works. Where's Harv going? He's going up. Can I exit from here? I am so good at this game. I'm so good at this game. What did I tell you? I'm great at this game. That took like how many attempts? 4?
But as you know, this is not the end. There is more to this game for us to complete, so we move on to Harley Quinn's revenge. And with the Joker alive, why is she getting revenge, you may ask? Well, you'll know in due time, but right now it's up to Robin to stop her from killing the Bat. And Robin's first encounter isn't too shabby, as thankfully Robin has the ability to use Beatdown combo, so it must be used on every thug possible. I'm actually going to just skip through encounters at first with Robin, as they're all really small and would just be a waste of time to go over. This trio of thugs is easily disposed of. Same goes for the next four trying to stop Robin. Not sure quite what this sniper was trying to do. Beat these three just for fun, as they are not required. And then we get to the stupid room. This room is always stupid for challenges. This is where I learned that Robin's cape stun equivalent kinda sucks. You see, Batman's tends to hit the thugs right in front of him, as well as ones close by, and Catwoman seems to have the widest radius. Even if they are all the same, they do feel different to use, and Robin's, oh boy, Robin's, his really does just suck. It feels slower than the rest, as well as has a tendency to just not hit any other thugs near him, like Batman's would, making it much harder to deal with groups of thugs, and it only gets worse from here, but this encounter only took 5 minutes to win.
So get one easily. Okay. Let me get you. And we got... Uh-oh. Crap. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Robin, hurry. Okay. Thank you. Okay, hurry up. Thank you. That was closer than it should have been. I think we got it from here. Get you on the ground. Get you on the ground to drop the thing. And we're good. We got this. We just have to wait. Get up. Alright. Come on. You wanna go?
Now it's time for Batman's side of the story, the most important part, because honestly, who cares about Robin in these games? We need to know what exactly happened to cause Harley to need to take revenge on the Bat, as Joker's alive and well this time. Something is off. Currently, Harley is not a concern to Batman. He's more concerned with the kidnapped cops taken hostage by more of the thugs he never ended up beating down, and once inside the steel mill, he does exactly that, shows them who the boss really is.
Thing. Right now.
While skipping through dialogue, Batman only hears something about Harley being upset, and not knowing what it could be, doesn't care, and just moves on trying to find the rest of the cops, starting outside while continuing to follow challenge rules, duh, and comically takes out this door thug.
You're done.
Then we hear a voice from the radio.
Harley feels betrayed SMH.
Well, that cannot be good, but the cops are more important, so we continue our search, easily taking out the two guarding the secret base, and unfortunately cannot take down the third thug. This is a pattern with all the thugs with codes, and there is nothing that can be done. The first was a mini Predator section being taken down easily with the power of Beatdown combo, securing the first code. The second code isn't too much different, just beat down the 3 snipers and you're good as gold, securing the second code, and you're not gonna believe this, the third code is also quite easy to achieve, as it's a traditional combat encounter, meaning all 3 can be easily acquired, allowing us to enter the secret base. And the encounter immediately inside isn't too bad either, only taking 2 attempts to break the bones of all the thugs trying to stop me from saving the cops, but little did they know what the power of unlimited snow cone does to a man's physical strength. Fueled with determination, Batman moves on to the upcoming Predator section, and while taking 5 attempts, it was still better in every way than the encounters that would be coming up. I'm looking at you, Robin.
No, it's not. Idiot. Easy peasy.
Finally, we meet Harley. Maybe we should ask what's wrong.
Where my snow cone?
Well, this isn't good. She almost killed Batman for not sharing snow cones with her. I mean, I knew she was insane, but I guess we'll just have to leave it up to Robin to figure out the rest. Speaking of Robin, the rest of his non-major encounters are a complete cakewalk. This encounter was nothing special other than the door guy, who was easy to take care of, taking out these 2 with ease, then going up against the world's worst sniper who didn't even take a single shot,
I think he may suck as a sniper. He didn't take a single shot.
and finally this trio who posed no threat whatsoever. But now it's time for the infamous Harley Quinn Predator section, which surprisingly did not take nearly as long as my true stealth run, but still was a bit of a pain, taking more than 10 minutes to defeat with only beatdowns.
Oh, this is fine. Stop yapping. Boink. Well, I said we have a plan and now it's already going differently than last time, but that's okay. Oh, shoot him, he jumped on your head. Oh. seen. Yeah, let's get out. Let's get out. I think there might be a lot of people right here. Can you guys move? Thank you. Oh. Hey, I'll take you out while I'm at it. Never mind. Never mind, I did. Okay. Hey. Okay, now it's just your guys' turn. Who does? How many are left? Oh, there's this guy over here. Easy peasy. I think there's only 2 left. He might be deaf. He might be deaf. Okay. That wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be.
But this room combined with Robin's crappy cape stun equivalent sucks super duper sucks so badly that as of writing this I haven't beaten it. But I only tried it for about an hour and hopefully it won't take me too long to. I plan on finishing it live just like the rest of this challenge. Finally, I now have the footage. This was by far the hardest part, but believe it or not, there is yet another even harder section in this run. I kid you not, this is not where it peaks like I believed, but alas, after a grand total of 1 hour and 10 minutes, I was blessed with the run. While yes, some were taken out with Titan charging, that was by the Titan and not me. Anyways, this is the run.
Valid, dude. So, but thank you. Got one. Ooh, another one? Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, ow. That hurt, but also hurt everyone else, so thank you. Oh, I believed and I shouldn't have. Okay. Oh, come on. My health is so low. Leave me alone. How did I dodge that? Put the stick down. I hate you. You're my second least favorite. Woo! Hit the door guy. Oh, there's 2 of them. I hate how they prioritize doors. I missed again! See, literally the only way I can deal with the door guys. Ooh, okay, we got another one. Please leave me alone. Okay, I don't care if the Titan took him out. I didn't do it. Okay, so I beat down. This room is stupid.
Batman's running out of time. We need to get him out of that thing fast.
Finally, Batman is free from being captive inside of one of Joker's balls, and it seems Harley has set up some time machines to stop the snow cone from ever being invented. How blasphemous! This leaves Batman with only one choice: destroy the time machines. And not just the time machines, but any of the thugs while he's at it. Why not? They don't care about the snow cone possibly going extinct, so why should Batman care about them? Nobody stood a chance. The last thing they saw was Batman charging at them, getting stunned, and that's it. Lights out. After destroying all of the time machine, Batman goes to confront Harley, tell her how deleting the snow cone could have destroyed the world as we know it. But it seems Harley doesn't care and has already replaced her thugs with robots. And little did we know that this, the final battle, would be by far the hardest in the whole game. This fight almost had me ripping my hair out. Not only do all of them have the same amount of health as an armored thug, meaning it takes 20 plus hits to take them down, but they are also such a large group, as well as they recover from being knocked down very quickly, and the worst part, their kicks. Their stupid kicks. These are the worst kicks in the game. They come out so fast with very little reaction time. Oh, and the fact that more show up as the fight drags on. This fight seemed as though it would be impossible to do with only beatdown combo. That was the case until...
That was the wrong button. What does that even do to them?
Okay, so this is debatable. I'll let you guys decide in the comments, but shooting them with the rec gun immediately knocks them down for a short period of time, being the quickest way to knock them down. But that's not all, it also breaks their armor, which is why it's debatable. It turns their health from an armored thug to a regular thug. It really depends on how you look at it. Some could say it's doing damage as it is lowering their health, while others could say it's simply removing their armor. But either way, this fight is basically impossible without it due to their massive health pool and sheer numbers, so it must be done. Or I could have unlocked Freeze Cluster, but I didn't because I'm stupid. And after over an hour, I got the run.
Okay.
What? Did you think it was gonna be that easy?
Yep, I did.
Come on.
Oh my goodness, my heart is pounding.
After 8 hours, I finally beat it. The main content of Batman Arkham City. No, I didn't do side missions, though it would have helped with the final fight. But can you beat Batman Arkham City with only beatdowns? No, unfortunately you cannot, as things like Ra's al Ghul exist, but other than those moments, it is still a stupid challenge. I've been Valstracuga, thank you so much for watching, and subscribe, have a good day, and a good night.